Welcome back, Digities. That's right, to another episode of Miasma Chronicles, where we are starting exactly where we left off from last time, taking a look inside this church, inside this graveyard, and presumably, I think we're about to meet our mother. And honestly, it's been a long awaiting. We are at like what episode 12 or 13 now at this point. We have gone through a lot. We just learned a whole lot about the first family. We know that Jade has a second glove as well before entering in here, just simply because in from the last episode I think there's going to be a big battle. This looks like an area where there's going to be a battle. So to get prepared for that, just in case, I did go ahead and change our skills around a little bit. I took off the ambush abilities and I put on some extra health for Jade. And then for Diggs, I didn't really do anything for Diggs. Oh, that's right. I did take off the, I believe he just had a couple extra points left over. So I managed to put one on the counter punch ability. And then Elvis, I took off the ambush ability and put on the second miasma power and the silently shock enemy. Now, for a second miasma power, I kind of just went with the classic, a miasma storm, a vortex, because there seems to be a lot of explosive barrels around. So that might come in handy and kind of throwing people around. But without further ado, let's just shut up and just see what we got ahead of us, because I'm excited about this. I want to see what comes next.
Who are you?
Mama? It's me, Elvis.
Who are you?
I'm your son. Look at me.
Who are you?
I don't know.
Good. Don't know mind is open mind. Rule number 7. Always keep
An open mind.
It's been years, Elvis. Diggs made you strong. Good. You mastered the glove?
Yeah, Mama,
You broke through the wall.
I did. With help. Rule number 9. Asking for help is...
As brave as giving it. Elvis, thank you. Thank you. You are ready.
Hi, Bamadi. I'm Jade, the help. Listen, I really need your help.
Only Elvis can save us. I have to show you something.
Mama, the night you left, do you remember?
Like it was yesterday.
You said, find me beyond a great wall. There, I will tell you who you really are and who you must become. Mama, who am I?
I can't tell you. I can only show you. Then you will believe. You must believe. Come, we'll prepare for the journey.
The journey's over. We did what you said, Mama.
He keeps calling me Mama.
What?
Fine, I'll tell him. Just shut up.
You conversing with the Almighty?
No, the miasma. It speaks to me, constantly. The miasma says, I should tell you the truth.
Please.
I am not your mother.
Stop it, Mama. No more tests.
Look at yourself, then look at me. Do I look like your mother?
You always look like my mother.
Elvis, watch your anger.
Goddamn doppelganger. What did you do with our mama?
Diggs, I made you. I can
Break you? Great idea.
Honey, thistle, indigo. Elvis, no!
Stop! You can't show him anything if he's dead. Talk to me, okay? Elvis? Elvis, wake up. You okay?
Don't know what I am. Who I am.
We'll find out together. I talked to Bamadi. You should talk to her too.
No way.
I got your back. Come on.
Alright, So there is a lot to take in. The reunion with Bob Marley went to shite. She spoke in riddles, said she wasn't our real mama, knocked us out, and left us with just more questions. And yeah, that's... I mean, honestly, thank you, dialogue right there. That kind of just sums up exactly what just happened. We met with our mother, not our mother, Bob Marley. Says she's not our mother, but I guess she's like, do I look like your mother? I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean, she's, you know, she's African-American and he's, you know, full-on white. So it kind of makes sense. She had a secret, like, code specifically for Diggs to shut him down. He's kind of standing over there right now, just still in kind of like power down mode. There's some giant secret about Elvis. I mean, we already kind of knew that there was something more going on about him, being some type of hero of sorts. I don't want to move just yet because I know as soon as I move, they're going to start talking. I want to get some of these thoughts out first. As well, the Miasma talks to Bob Marley, our mother. I'm just going to keep on calling her Mama simply because it's easier, but the Miasma speaks to Mama. So the Miasma is a sentient being in a sense that it can communicate with her, supposedly. And we are something. More so than I don't think that we're just a hero or just the son of somebody. It seems like we are something special. Something about us is something special. So, I really don't know what else to make of this situation. I honestly think that maybe Bob Marley was just a leftover editor who found Elvis and raised him to be like being a mother and set him up in a sense to where he would eventually come to rescue them all. Almost like a messiah of sorts. I bet she... was just dragging him along this entire time just to make him some type of Jesus type of character, you know, some messiah of what's gonna beat the first family and bring America back again. Is he like what? Is he the long lost son of Tony D Roosevelt or something? Is he like a relevant to Lincoln? I mean, I don't know how else to really go off of this. I'm just throwing out random words at this point and starting over them at the same time. So how about we go take a look and see what is going on. Very atmospheric, loving the place, but our fake mother is sitting over there. Let's see what the heck Diggs has to say, if we can even get him online.
Mama knew his disabled phrase. Knocked him right out.
All right, does that mean that he's not like part of our party anymore right now? Wow, yeah, it's just me and Jade at the moment. Okay. We got like some bookcases over here. Ooh, is that an audio log I see? Ah, a reading. All right, get ready for more beautiful preparation of voice acting. Why hire all these people to voice act when you can hire me? Moi. The last hope. First, Family's experiments on the editors seem to have bore a wicked fruit. We hear there have been efforts to recreate what has come before. A child who is genetically tuned to the miasma. Must tell Balmati immediately. Okay, so a little bit of a child that is tuned to the miasma. I'm not exactly sure what that means in terms of Elvis, because I kind of already feel like we're a little bit in tuned.
Archive tower. Ancient tech. But still buzzing. That's a ton of data. What were the editors keeping in here?
Wisdom. Probably all the wisdom in the world.
I mean, we're kind of slowly figuring out. Torture of the editors. News spread fast in times of war. We heard editors are being held in one of the off-grid family facilities. Our friends are being studied and tortured. The family's desperate to know our secret, a secret even we do not fully understand. Okay, first family's after the editors, trying to get some information out of them, but they don't even have the information either because they're still trying to figure it out. Last hold of the editors. We hide here waiting for the world to be swallowed up by the angry miasma, waiting for the first family to worm their way into the sanctuary. This is the last stronghold of the editors, and we are cracking. Slowly going insane. We need to do something. Instead, we sit here and wait. Alright, so they were very much so just trying to figure what's going on. A terminal, can I interact with it? Sermon at Tomb 06A1.
Interface.
Accessing.
It is no accident we gather here today. Our gloves spoke to each other. They must be noble gloves, for they led us to meet here at the tomb of the Alpha Editor. He attained supreme awakening, tamed the miasma, and defied the First Family. I feel his bandwidth through the ground. Can you feel it too?
Interface.
Accessing.
Years passed. The editors trained other editors. Soon, 3 different orders emerged. The 3 orders of the editors are the Dens of the Eastern Seaboard, mech champions adorned in silver body armor. The Bars of the South, a tribe of warrior witches attuned to an angry Mother Miasma. The Pecks of the Western Deserts, dust-covered, leather-bound biker wizards.
Interface.
Accessing.
Look around. We live on the ruins of the originals. They created America in their image. Yet they shared one fatal belief that destroyed them all. Original sin. The originals believed they came into this world with a stain on their heart. A stain of evil. Only through escaping themselves, seeking solace outside, could they wipe this stain clean and become good. Consider this alternate idea, which is also known as the truth. Whatever you're searching for, you already have it. You have attained supreme awakening. You are the creator of everything. You have never, not once, reacted to your world. You've only been creating it, second by second. To hold this truth is editor mind.
All right, so it's just an absolute lore dump, it seems like, this episode, which is great because we're getting a lot of our questions answered, but at the same time, we're just getting even new questions. So they talk about the original sin. Maybe they're talking about religion and kind of Christianity in a sense, that we came into this world believing that we are evil, a mindset of which that we are just kind of attuned to do bad things. We got like the Sermon of the Tomb and the other Sermon of the Orders. They talked of other different clans and different groupings of the editors, like biker wizards and like witches of the West, and like the ones adorned in silver of the North or something of the sort. Kind of almost sounds like the humans, the dwarves, and the elves. We got a recreation of it. But I wonder what the absolute infatuation is with the quote-unquote originals is, because it seems that the originals did, in a sense, create everything as it is now, but they all, like, today's people seem to be so infatuated with the idea of, like, what were the originals. They created America in their image. They were perfect, but obviously not. I mean, just kind of relating to our own current day events, we are not perfect, not by any means. And if they were perfect, then the world did not come to where it is now. You know, this church is all blown apart. The world is torn apart by miasma. It's being taken over. And let's see what this is.
That's nice.
Mega Charger raises energy capacity by 25 kilowatts. Do you know? That's not bad. Can we just... That's gotta be meant for Jade. Right? At one time when moving to when sprinting, that's whatever. That's gotta be meant for Jade. They know that Jade doesn't have a whole lot of energy. Right? So they're just trying to give a little bit of a oomph to it so they can get some extra energy on it. Jade doesn't really have anything for getting energy back, I've noticed. We could almost throw on something later on where she gets, you know, energy back per hit. We can think about it. I'll think about it in the future. We'll see how well or how often we even really use her. But I'm not seeing a whole lot else to really collect or explore before we go talk to Bahmati, our mother, quote unquote. Just trying to see what else we can get here before we just, you know, suddenly get moved into a new situation. I'm still confident. I'm still convinced that there's gonna be a battle here. All right, let's find out what's going on.
I'm making soup. Want some?
I want some answers. We went through 6 hells to get to you, lady.
If I told you, you wouldn't believe me. I must show you. The answer lies beyond the proving grounds. I can take you and your friends there.
Why should I trust you?
Don't. You're the pilot of your fate. You decide. I've raised you because I knew who you are and who you must become.
Stop with this shit. I'm a mechanic from some dead-ass town. A nobody.
Oh, Elvis, no. Do you realize how many battles you had to win to get here? That's not luck. That's destiny. I am the warrior witch Bamadi, last of the editors. The first family hunted and killed the editors. Every last one.
Why?
The family wants to control the miasma. We refused to teach them, and look what it brought us. Here I hide, invisible, alone, waiting for you. Elvis, believe me, I wanted to stay in sedentary and train you for what was to come. But the first family was tracking us, hunting us. You'd never be safe with me. So I fled to the Temple of the Editors, created a giant wall to keep everyone out, and hoped someday you'd break through.
So you made the wall as some kind of test?
In a way, I knew if you learned how to use the glove and break through, you'd be ready for what I have to show you.
I need a second opinion. Maybe from my real mama. Where is she?
Let me take you beyond the proving grounds. All your questions will be answered.
Fine. Show me what you gotta show me.
Turn Diggs back on. Then return to the Temple of the Editors. There, I will meet you.
Alright, still not exactly a whole lot answered there. So, again, so that was right. She definitely just did everything in a sense to just raise me to be tested to become whatever it is that I am. Which supposedly we'll find out what it is over at the Temple of the Editors. All these things were just tests. The miasma wall was a test, raise me was a test, running away, she built something to make it a test. It is all just meant for me to fulfill some kind of prophecy that Elvis has absolutely no idea about. But Elvis, let's go turn on Diggs. I do not want to lose Diggs. Diggs, you are the best part of this party.
You mess with my brother and... Whoa! Brain drain.
Diggs, it's okay. Bamadi's gonna show us what the hell's going on.
Is she your mama or not?
No.
Well, is she my mama?
Diggs, you are a robot.
You say it like it's a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing. It's just that, your robot do kind of smell a little bit. I'm just kidding. I love you, Diggs. I've loved you from the very beginning. I think some of the very first words I ever said in this in this series in general was, I love you, Diggs. Diggs, you are a beautiful, your voice acting is on par with just perfection. It fits your character so well. I love your attitude. I know you're just all programming.
So she's not our mama?
No, she never was.
But you're still Elvis, right?
Yeah, Diggs. I'm still Elvis.
Yeah, I'm still, hello there. Plastic. Oh, game, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I will tell you a little secret, DigiDs. I mean, not much of a secret, but before I started recording, I went around this entire place, double-checked it all, just to make sure that there was nothing that I was missing. Absolutely nothing. I guarantee you, this place is picked clean. We got it all in the episode prior. Like, I didn't even find anything. I went around, I found nothing. And now it's just gonna drop plastic like that in front of me? I'm not seeing anything right now. I'm not seeing anything immediately. But if I find a second item, you're gonna make me go search everything. There's no way I can just let that go. The little loot goblin inside is trying to get out. I gotta scavenge. I gotta find everything. But I gotta say, this game is done really well. Like, really, really well. I'm making a lot of the lore, audio logs, and like others, like collectibles and stuff that you can find in general. Not gonna say easy to find, but more in your path, like on your direct path, but off the beaten path, if that makes sense. Like, it's kind of on your way, but if you just explore just a little bit outside those regions, you can find them. So it's not necessarily too difficult. It's still kind of difficult enough to the point that, oh, you feel a little bit of satisfaction once you find something. I think it's been doing a superior job on just allowing people who want to find this stuff to easily find it with just a little bit of know-how and a little bit of just looking around, which is amazing because it really does just allow us to get more in depth with the game and more in depth into this world and the lore in general. And I've been loving every minute of it. Even travel, you know, no, let's travel the regular way. Move on our way up. Temple of the Editors. Honestly, I'm not really sure if there's a 100% completion like gauge or like marker or anything that I could like look at. If there's like, oh, we've got this many codex entries out of this many type of situation, but I guess maybe we'll find out in the end, and maybe there will be a bigger number. I just want to make sure real quick that there isn't like some weird glitch where like because Diggs got removed that suddenly, you know, I was gonna say, yeah, I hope there isn't like some weird thing where just because Diggs like changed that I'm suddenly not gonna have something like put on. But actually it looks like Diggs is back to full health and he's got some skill points back. I mean, Jade still has 1 skill point. That's fine. That's regular. Elvis, I used all his, but Diggs suddenly has 4 skill points. Not exactly sure what happened there, but what do I want to throw it on? Throw frag grenades deal 20% more damage? Hang on, what's 20% of 70? So, I mean, 20% of 100 is 20. If you take it down to 70, then 20% is something like 15. I imagine they wouldn't do something weird like 13 or 10. Like 20% of 70 is like, I'm guessing it's gonna be like 15. It sounds about right, I think. So that means that I do like 85 damage. I mean, that's kind of helpful. Stacking 20% critical chance for consecutive shots upon the same target. Not bad. Automatic reaction, that's whatever. Immune to knockback. All right. Okay, never mind. Add 2 armor points to hero's base total in general. Diggs, you are the tank. You are the absolute tank. That means that you have... How much armor do you have right now? That means that you've got like, what, 6 points of armor on? I may as well just lead with Diggs at the moment, because if we suddenly get ambushed again like last time...
This must be doing your head in. I'm sorry.
She better tell me everything. She has to.
If we get ambushed again, then I definitely want Diggs up front, because he's got 6 armor points, I think, at the moment, which means that he is going to be reducing all damage by 60. If something does less than 60 damage, I don't know if it does 0, or maybe it just reduces it down to 10 or 5 or something like that. But I'm going to follow with Diggs, just for now.
Welcome. Beyond this gate lie the proving grounds.
These proving grounds are what exactly?
A place where editors test their minds and courage by confronting their deepest fears.
Can we skip the deepest fears part?
There are no shortcuts to enlightenment.
I mean, are there no shortcuts to enlightenment because you believe there are no shortcuts to enlightenment? Or are there shortcuts to enlightenment and you just haven't made those shortcuts to enlightenment yet? I mean, if we invest some time into this, we might honestly just save ourselves a little bit of time, right?
Your test begins. Walk like wolves.
Get down on all fours? I'm not a furry. I'm sorry, I don't know how to... I guess this is close enough to a wolf as being a 3-ton robotic robot walking into a temple. Yeah, it's very wolf-like. Travel to the next location? Sure. Ain't nowhere else to go. The test. Bob Marley says she has something to show, something that will answer our questions. It's time to find out what the truth is. Who is she, and who is Elvis? I swear to God, if we find out our last name is Presley. Proving grounds. Our deepest fears, huh? I mean, our biggest fears. It looks kind of like a battleground. Oh.
This is some editor training area, right? Does that make us editors?
I mean, we do have gloves and we moved the miasma, so I suppose that does make us editors. And I see a couple of enemies over there already immediately. Now the question is, do we want to even bother with ambushing them, or do we just want to take them on head first? We can go up or we can go across. Do we want to take the high road or do we want to take the low road? Well, I don't like the noises that the high road is making, so I'm going to go choose the low road because I like waterfalls. In the sense that I'm not going over them. Maybe we'll find like some decent collectibles over here or something of the sort. You know, there won't be any enemies. Look, some plastic. Oh, it's fantastic. Are we going to find any weapons? Any like... Oh, look at that. More plastic. Oh, I love the low road. It just... Just goes to show, why be on a high horse when you can be on a low horse? There's so much more loot on the low road.
Elvis. Why do we have to die to find out?
I mean, you don't? So far, nobody's died. Well, I mean, we've all been knocked down a couple of times unconscious. I'm not exactly sure how that applies. So, there is a proving ground right here. Do we want to advance the story? Or do we want to go kill those guys off to our right-hand side? Honestly, we are about to level up. If you see there in the very top right, we are 26,927 experience out of 27,100 experience. So we need 173 more experience to level up. I feel like we can get that amount very, very easily. Let's at least go take a look and see what we're dealing with. And on that note, I see something purple in the distance. I see something green in the distance. I see something white in the distance. More plastic. Oh, God. Oh, for a second there, I thought we were being detected. Recommended level 20. What level are we right now? We are... Oh, it says right there at the top. We are level 12? Oh. Oh, dear God. We need to be level 20, you're saying. 20. Shadow. A caster. I mean, let's take a scout. You know, may as well just try to see what's going on. Pick up. What am I picking up? A cobalt unit. A small component used to make weapons. Oh, that's right. We have that quest. If we take a look at the quest. Gunsmith. We need to find 5 different parts around these areas, I'm assuming. Found an old blueprint for a powerful weapon. Once we find the parts, we can try to construct this thing. So it's like an old, like, first family weapon. So if we find all these parts, then we can go ahead and construct it, I'm assuming. That sounds, I mean, pretty useful. So that caster is 140. That's honestly not too bad. Go ahead and pick up some more plastic. I mean, I guess we can put back on our ambush abilities, I suppose, because we do have a mute assault rifle. I can do how much damage? I can do 70 to him, I believe, a 25% crit chance. And then Jade can do 70, right? No available targets. What do you mean no available targets? Right there. Are you saying that you're not close enough? Of course it is. Of course you're saying you're not close enough. Okay, hide Elvis. Go ahead and put Jade right here, right? Can I hide here? Not quite working for me. Can I choose him now? Oh, is that is the truck actually in the way? I believe the truck is very much so in the way. All right, but still the same. A 45% chance of 70 base damage. No armor. We should be able to take out the caster with both Elvis and Jade here. It'd be better if we do get a crit, so let's take a chance. Hit him. Okay, oh yeah, she got a good crit chance, or she got a good crit, did 100 and, what was it, 10 damage. And now, yeah, now Elvis can take him out. There we go, silent kill. Achievement unlocked, silent but violent. I like that, that's good.
This way.
So we are, we are 27,077 out of 27,100. So we are literally 23 experience away from leveling up. We need one more kill. I wonder if there's any other casters that we can find around here that will be kind of on their own. Oh, now I understand why it's level 20. Look at all these guys. They're all over the place. A caster, a reaver, 2 reavers, another caster. Caster. Red Death? Read more. No please, but yes please. That is one evil, I don't even know how to describe that. Extreme trauma can leave a stain on the miasma and mutilate into something diabolical. This is why something as truly evil as the creature known as Red Death can exist. Teleport. Can teleport itself around the battlefield, and it can also leap to high ground. So it teleports? Oh dear God. Well, you know, I mean, no thank you. no thank you. It sounds all dandy and all. That sounds cool, but no thank you. Alright, so all we need is a single kill. None of these guys seem to be patrolling much at all. Like, these casters aren't moving. That caster in the middle of the ground needs to turn around, but they're both facing each other. There's glass bottles. There's maybe a metapod over here. I want to see what that purple thing is. There's more plastic over there. Let's go ahead and split up. And as well as split up, let's go ahead and split the saves. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Again, I haven't had to use them too much yet, besides that one time that I accidentally used the wrong weapon. But, okay, I'm not going to risk it just for some plastic. However, I probably do have a good opportunity to try and get around this. I can maybe get close enough to the window and pick that up, but then I might be a little bit trapped. Let's try it. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. That's about the best I can say, really. I think I'm gonna have to use a glass bottle. That's just I'm gonna have to use the glass bottle. We have 2 of them. We can get him to move around the corner for us, but it looks like he's going to be alerted by Diggs. We actually need to get Diggs to hide. Like so. Ambush. Use a glass bottle. Still gonna see Diggs, huh? Because it's highlighting him red. So as soon as he turns around, he's gonna be able to tell exactly who that is. Let's not do that. Unhide. I'm not exactly sure what I can do, except I guess I'll just move Diggs completely around the corner so he can't be seen no matter what. I mean, I suppose that's the best chance I really got. I mean, there might be other targets I can take out. I see a blue little lootable over there, past that caster. Now I can go ahead and use a glass bottle here, right? Is anyone gonna see me? It's gonna see Jade. Okay. So if I actually stop ambushing and move Jade further away, doing the exact same thing that I did with Diggs. Like so. And now if I ambush, are you still gonna be seen? Okay, it says he's not gonna see Elvis. We just need to, we need to move this caster around so we can take him out. Drag him over. Very slowly, may I add. He's not a fast walker. He's not a fast walker at all, my god. Okay, so I need to get back to Elvis. Elvis is no longer, like, fully visible like before. So I can stop ambushing. I can also stop hiding.
Slap me sideways.
Energy gain mod number 2. Nice. So I can collect that through the window. I can pick up this plastic. Move around the territory. Like so. Can I hide? Close enough. And now we should be able to ambush this guy. I'm gonna have to actually move Jade, I think, a little bit. Stop hiding. Now ambush. You can still hit him, right? You can hit him. Good. Let's take him out. No one can see that. And then let me double check that no one can see Elvis. Yep, no one can see Elvis. Jade, go ahead and take her shot. Got a critical. Beautiful. Now you can go ahead and... Oh, why do you have only a 20% chance of hitting him? Let's not do that. Let's go ahead and move around first. And then hit him with your silenced weapon. 100% chance. Nice. You didn't get hit by the acid, did you? Beautiful. Okay, we did level up. That's exactly what I was aiming for. We did level up. Now, how cheeky can I be, though? Can I get around and still collect these somehow? Can I pick this up through the window? Come on, let me pick it up through the window. Oh, I can maybe run out real quick, grab it, and then get back. How do I want to try? What does it look like? What does it look like? It looks like it's maybe it's a sapling seed. I don't think it's really all that important to risk it. Not for the biscuit, but we can pick up this glass bottle that we just used. Beautiful. Anything else kind of hiding around here in the corner? Got this Reaver, we got a caster. They're standing next to each other. Can't take either of them out. I mean, we're not going to be going after this battle at all because it is just too much. That is going to get us killed. Elvis is enraged, though, so we could take somebody out, technically, if we wanted to, but again, just not worth it. More plastic all the way around. Jump on down. Could have swore I saw one more. No, maybe that's just the top one I was just looking at. I want it. I want it. Digities, I want it. I want it so badly. I mean, it's right there. It's right there. What could go wrong? What could go wrong as I tactically save? What could go wrong? Literally everything could go wrong. Oh, okay. Okay, that was honestly pretty easy. A acid grenade. I will take an acid grenade. Acid grenade seems pretty helpful. Let's get the hell out of here. Pretty much. I see there is a upper ground to this as well. As I say, let's get out of here, but then I follow up with, ooh, shiny. I mean, hey, a little bit of shiny. I don't know when we're gonna have access to a store again, but we may as well collect as much as we possibly can. Now, there's absolutely no way that we can get to that blue item, right? They have that fully locked down on their sites. Yeah, no, there's no way I can get over there. Well, all right, Bob Motti, what do you have in store for us? I know we got a little distracted.
This is your first trial. The miasma is not evil. It is angry. Show me how you heal its anger.
How we heal its anger. Well, first off, I started blasting. We kill everyone around it, and then we go ahead and take our sweet subtle time trying to take out the vortex. That's kind of standard issue. We just go ahead and blow everyone else up around the area, and then we go ahead and fix the problem. I mean, that's just how we do it. Now, Elvis does have max rage right now, so let me go ahead and take a look here. What is your critical hit damage? On the mute, a critical damage is 100, but I could make that up to 130, I believe. No, 120. I could make it up to 120 if I need to. I'll keep that in mind. Want to see if there's anyone else around here that's going to be a little bit more powerful that we have to worry about. More plastic. Caster. Audio distraction. Metapod. What do we have back here? Trying not to get seen. Going past these little areas where we can be contacted. We see a Reaver hiding there in the backside. Not ambush. Jade, what is your range, though? Just a little bit outside of his range. If I remember correctly, let's go ahead and hide you. Go to Jade. Hide you as close as possible. If I remember correctly, if we take a look at our party, we might be able to do this. Because I believe Diggs has the weapon damage and crit chance. The shotgun has increased weapon range by 20 and crit damage by 20. Let's go ahead and unequip those. Elvis has rage right now, so Elvis doesn't need, it doesn't need anything else besides more just crit damage. And taking a look at Elvis, he can do now 120. The enemy has 220 and 1 armor point. However, I can remove up to 2 or 3 armor points with one of our abilities. So I'll do like 130 damage. And then Jade has to take a shot, but is slightly out of range of being able to be hit. So we take a look at the sniper, the ice sniper rifle, increased weapon range by 20%. Jade should now be able to hit him when he comes on back. That probably gives us like maybe 1 or 2 more squares of range. Because I don't want to waste this rage. This rage is going to be perfect for taking out this Reaver. Because we found out that we can take out these casters with both Elvis and Jade together. Can take them out pretty easily. Let's see here. We can do Armor Eater and 125. And then can Jade also hit him now? Yes, Jade can hit him. Okay, good. He's in range. So with that being said, Elvis, I think you need to take an Armor Eater shot. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. He's not going to be seen by anybody. 100% chance. It's silent. 145. He's at 75 health. And now Jade, you can go ahead and take a shot as well because your weapon is silence. But I need to get a crit in order to kill him. However, if I remember correctly, actually it tells us off to the right-hand side. If I can go ahead and remember my controls as I accidentally swap between all these. Okay, good. He is immune to acid and EMP stuns, but he's not immune to fire. I don't want to take chances with a, you know, with pretty much, what is that, a 20% chance of taking him out. I could do a roll, an eroder shot, and maybe get 50%. That's a half chance of doing it. And I don't like those chances. If I just do a plasma shot, that should kill him this turn, and still nobody has seen him. There we go. Beautiful, very beautiful. Okay, so now I remember seeing an audio distraction back over here. Try not to get seen. Not get seen, not get seen. Beautiful. Regroup. Get everyone over here. Regroup. Come on, guys. Thank you. Audio distraction. Who is this gonna...
restored. Sorry, it's
Come on.
lost again.
Who is that going to get? Who's that gonna get? It's getting one of them. Hide there. Not Diggs, not Diggs. Elvis, hide there. Diggs, you can, I don't know, just hide back a little bit further. Don't mind us, don't mind us. So we can go ahead and ambush him. I want to change these back to what they were before. Taking a look at the party before I forget about them. Crit chance versus humans. Again, we don't really need that. So I suppose we'll keep that. But for now, get rid of the weapon crit. Don't need it. 10 kilowatts of energy per hit is good. Go back. That's the mute. This one's doing good. I don't know if I guess 10 is good for the silence weapon, because that means every time I hit one of these guys trying to snipe them out, I can get more. 10% during an ambush. No, I don't really need that either. Crit damage by 20. Do I really need those? We need to take off the weapon range, though. 10% crit chance during ambush is a good one. Weapon range, however, I think is good on a shotgun. And then crit damage by 20 is pretty good as well on the shotgun, simply because it gives a better crit chance per amount of people that are in his radius. But if you go ahead and ambush now, he's still being seen by that other caster, huh? However, would the other caster be seen by that caster? I don't think he would. If I get out of ambush mode, can we take a shot at this other caster? No, now he's being seen by two different casters. We can reactivate the audio distraction later. Maybe that caster will turn away. Okay, good. He's turning away. Can we hit this one without anyone noticing? There's no red line. No one is going to notice. I don't think it really matters who takes the shot first, but maybe just in case we get a crit, we'll go ahead and put this on Jade. Take your first shot. Does a base damage of 70, but did get a crit of 110. And then now Elvis can go ahead and take a shot. No one is going to be alerted. Does explode into acid. Got a little bit of energy back as well. Let's trigger audio.
Sorry, it's lost again.
Oh, okay. Hide. Oh, God. Okay, that was close. That was real close. I want to get around this caster and go ahead and take a look at the other one. Regroup on me. Nice. Okay. Oh, that was close. That was very close. Ambush. Okay, he's being seen again. I want to switch to Diggs as soon as I have an opportunity. I'll let Diggs be the audio distraction. Diggs, you're not going to be seen if I switch to you suddenly, right? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Who did I get seen by? Oh, okay. That is perfect. That is perfect. I mean, not perfect that I got seen, but the other caster is turned around right now. He's not looking. This one is the only one that noticed me. Well, this is what I wanted to do anyway. Silent shot, still got a crit. Way to go, Jade. You are the crit master. Go ahead and take out this caster, and the acid is outside the range of the other caster, so he's doubly won't be noticed. Oh, that is amazing. Yes. Now we can go ahead and get up a little bit closer.
Okay, follow me.
Regroup on me. Don't even need to go ahead and like try to get cover on this one. We can just take this guy out without anyone noticing. Let's back up a little bit. He does explode. I don't want to be in that range when it explodes. Take my shot. Now, Jade, you can go ahead and take your shot. So, Bob Motti, are we proving ourselves effective yet? How do we like not make the vortex angry? Again, we just go ahead and just take everyone out around the area. Don't mind us. We just assassinate the enemies. Go ahead and stand up. Don't have to be worried too much. We got another caster sitting here waiting for us. Ambush. Is he gonna be seen by anybody? Absolutely no one. This is fantastic. They built this to be assassinated. Like, they built this entire area to have sneak. Got another crit. Beautiful. Jade is now enraged. We can use that to our advantage. Elvis, your turn. Take your shot. Very nice. Goes away immediately. Pick up the plastic. Probably don't have to keep on sneaking around. Anything around here to collect? Yeah, a little bit more plastic. We need a key card for this. Requires maintenance card. Okay, noted. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. I wonder if it's actually that blue icon that we saw in the other area. I bet maybe that's the maintenance card. So, that Reaver is standing there. But Jade has her ambush, or has her rage right now. 155. Okay, so her crit damage. Let's get out of ambush mode. Take a look at Jade. Jade can do 110, which means that she'll do a base of 100. But if we get rid of the this off of Diggs, move back, put it back on Jade. We don't need rage per hit because we're about to use our rage. Put the weapon crit damage on there. That means that we should be able to do even more damage, more than ever. However, let's see here. Elvis, hide first. You hide. Diggs, you hide as well. Elvis, you do have the Armor Eater ability, which, of course, you know, does get rid of his armor. Do I want to do that? We do have our abilities that come back now after each battle, so we can keep on using these a little bit to our advantage. I say let's get rid of his, let's get rid of his armor. Make sure that we can do this. Nice. He's at 150. Now Jade should be able to take him out, no problem. Exactly. Exactly. Nice. Double XP, AP restored. Beautiful.
To me.
Did he drop anything? Did not. Wait, was this the whole point? I feel like they've made this too easy to actually go ahead and assassinate everyone. Like, is that the whole point of this area? Is that we want to use, like, skill and, like, I don't know, some weird, you know, not really weird tactics, but just, like, how well we've learned to use the stealth mechanic? Because I can guarantee you, we've used the stealth mechanic plenty. Go ahead and hide. No, don't get seen, don't get seen. You can hide. Diggs, I think you need to be taken away. Maybe not in that sense. That sounds terrible. Diggs, you need to be taken away. Let's get rid of this caster that's sitting up top. Let's get Diggs up here, and then we can just go ahead and regroup. Like so.
Follow me.
A little bit more plastic. Don't think we need to try too hard on the ambush mechanics, just simply because it's gonna be pretty simple. Not Diggs. Take your first shot. Yeah, no one's gonna notice. Oh, hang on a second. Let's get outside of the acid range so we don't accidentally, you know, melt ourselves. Are we outside the acid range? I don't know if we are. I hope that we are. Jade, you take your first shot. Did he just talk? Is that... Okay, we are just barely outside the acid range. And it says system shutting down. Are these casters and people, are they like robots too? Are they like weird androids of a sense? I realized that Jade still has her crit ability on, not ability, her crit, what do you call it? Crit, modifier on there. Let's put the rage back on so we can start doing that. Put the crit chance back on the shotgun. And then Elvis, what do you have again? Energy per hit, chance versus humans, okay. We got rid of him. Who else is sitting around here? Who else do we have to take care of? Oh god, okay, we have saplings. Go ahead and hide. We have a whole bunch of saplings and whisperers. They are triangle squad. Stop accidentally ambushing. Are these casters and other people? Are they triangle squad as well? No, they are square squad. Okay. Okay. Noted.
Gather round.
Let's go ahead and ambush and take out this sapling that's been running around. No one's gonna notice him. We're not too concerned about him in general, but let's go ahead and take him out while we have the chance. May as well. No point not to. Take him out. We got another sapling sitting over here that may as well take out as well. Sapling cedar. Nice. We're just collecting things at this point. Ambush, take out this guy. No one's gonna notice. Take a shot. Beautiful. I should maybe start doing that with Jade, but you know, Elvis is almost up there in terms of rage. Not seeing any more around here. I do see his caster sitting up here on this other edge. Probably take him out pretty easily as well. Go ahead and jump up. Regroup. Should be just outside of range of his acid. Don't have to worry about being too sneaky. No one's gonna see him. Oh, you know, I should be hitting with Jade first because whoever gets the kill is who gets the rage, right? Because now I'm gonna hit with Jade and yeah, Jade's gonna get the rage. Yeah, now she got the rage. I mean, she does go up by 15 per, but I would like to have that on Elvis more than anything. That caster is definitely in view of the shadow, right? Yes, very much so. I think I'm gonna actually use a glass bottle to take out that caster. It's definitely something that'd be worth it. Oh, what do we got here? Is this another audio log? No, another reading audio log. I guess it's all audio to you guys. The failed tryouts. Proving grounds. These pretenders, they talked the talk, yet they couldn't even crawl the walk. I'll continue looking for the true descendant of the Alpha Editor. Does that mean that I'm the Alpha Editor? It's for the true descendant of the Alpha Editor. So my father and mother were probably the original editors, and I'm their son. Okay, I just kind of connected that. I kind of wish that maybe they would have saved that bit of information for us being told rather than just finding it through a note. But I'll take it, I suppose. That's, I mean, I kind of had a good hunch that that's exactly what was going on. You know, I don't think they were actually Elvis Presley or, you know, the son of, like, Teddy D. Roosevelt or whatever. I don't know why I can never mention his name or pronounce his name. We will go ahead and use a glass bottle. Maybe not the best of, you know, choices to use. We ended up seeing Elvis still, huh? Do we need to, I guess we need a better hide or get around a little bit better, kind of hide around this corner.
Regroup.
Regroup up. I don't want to be seen, of course. Go ahead and hide here. Jade, you can hide here as well. Diggs, you can hide even further away because you are a very large SOB. And then now I can go ahead and use the glass bottle. Now we're definitely not going to get seen, right? Yeah, we need to get him out of view of that shadow, which should be good enough right behind, let's just say right there. That should be out of view of anybody. Let's get him a little bit further away, just in case that acid explosion does end up hurting us. Right, that should be out of view. Let's go one step closer. There we go. as he slowly trots his way over. No time or care in the world. Slowly take your time. It's fine. Got nowhere to be. Nothing to do besides play this amazing game. Take him out. No problem. We want more rage for Elvis, so we'll have Jade take the first shot. And then Elvis, you can take your shot. Yep, another 10 rage, and you are at 70 now. But you know, hey, on that topic of how this is an amazing game. God, I love this game so much. I have been loving it. I've been loving the story and everything. You've heard me, God about it more than enough. However, I gotta say, it is probably one of the least popular videos and/or series on the channel right now. Not a lot of people are watching it. Maybe about like 20 to 30 views at most. When it first releases, you get about like 5. Kind of initially, hey, shout out to you 5 who watch it right when it comes out. I don't know if you're bots, I don't know if you're real people. If you are real people, hey, feel free to like the video and comment down below. If you're watching this far in, again, please feel free to like the video and comment down below. It really does help the engagement. It helps me know that people are watching. Liking it, it helps me know that people are enjoying it. It helps me know so much more than just looking at a video with like 2 likes and 0 comments, So hey, if you want to give a small comment of just being like, I'm watching, cool. Honestly, that's great. It'll be fantastic. I would even ask for that. And having more engagement in the comments and likes does help promote the video in YouTube's little bit of a bot system. So hey, again, if you're watching this far in, to you 5 people that are going right away, to you 20 people who've been watching this series kind of steadily all the way through, to sometimes the few who've been up to the 30. Maybe you're just a little bit further behind on a couple of days trying to watch the hour-long episodes, understandably, because I can't even watch a full series all the time sometimes until I come back to it. So again, just to everyone who has been watching this series so far, I appreciate all of you. I'm loving this game. Even if I don't get a lot of views on these videos, I will be completing this series all the way to completion. Now, I will not be stopping. I don't care if I only get even like 2 views on these videos for some reason, just because it's not popular for whatever, again, just for whatever reason. I will be completing this series. So to all of you who have been watching this all the way through from part 1 to what is this, part 12, 13 at this point, maybe. I think I already did 11. Just, hey, again, leave a like, leave a quick comment down below. It really helps me out. It just helps out the channel. You're directly helping supporting exactly what I am doing here. But I suppose, regardless, I will be making more episodes on this, and I continue and will love this game as much as I am now. So without further ado, how about we shine a little light on this shadow? a little bit of a pun there for you. A little bit of a jokester. A little bit of a funny guy. What can I say? Jade, I don't know if you necessarily need to be on any high ground. I could run for it. I mean, they're squares. The people over there are triangles, right? They didn't like regroup into a group somehow. Yeah, they are triangles, so I don't have to worry about this. I don't need to get up there now that I think about it. I can just get up to this high ground directly. Get on up. And Diggs does have the most armor right now, so we still want Diggs to be very upfront about most of his, well, everything. Jade, you are going to be further away, and we have a better crit chance the further we are away with our sniper. So not that weapon. How far does your other weapon reach? Pretty dang far. A 55% chance for a crit too, plus throw on our number 5 ability, an 85% chance for maximum damage. Or I could just go for fire damage, like so, and just kind of set him on fire, which might be pretty helpful. I could set him on fire and throw a turret. The turret only takes up a single action point. Okay. I'm starting to formulate a plan here, which is... Oh, I did not mean to regroup you guys. Why are you over here? Jade, you need to stay there. Diggs, I want you to come down close next to the shadow, of course, because you are going to be ready to just annihilate this guy, or at least, take up the most damage that you can. Let's not keep you completely out in the open. And then Elvis, you've got enough range that you could probably stay up top as well. I still just want Diggs to be the primary target. Getting behind this guy like so. Perfect. Yeah, Jade's gonna be over there. Elvis, I guess I'll just put Elvis a little bit behind this chair to make sure that he doesn't get targeted before Diggs does. Right, yeah, let's just do that. Make sure he doesn't get targeted beforehand. And I say we go ahead and start this. I mean, not really much to start other than just taking him out. He doesn't have any armor on him. I can just go ahead and burn him immediately. Which I think is exactly what I'm just going to do. I'm just going to burn him immediately. I don't think I need the crit damage simply because... I don't know. I just feel like the fire damage will do more over time because he's probably going to survive a couple of turns and the fire will burn him more over that time. But I forgot to do my sentry. No. I just remembered. I meant to throw down my turret. Okay, well, oh well. That's fine. Let's see here. Switch weapon to the other one. 70 and 100 doesn't matter much, but this does give me back power. Do I need to do anything special with this? I don't think so. He's immune to Mind Worm. He's immune to EMP stun and acid, but he's not immune to knockback. Nope. Very well noted. Let's go ahead and shoot him, I suppose. Blank, 70 damage, and then Diggs, you can go ahead and tackle him immediately, right? Just tackle him to the ground. Does knock him down, I suppose. Yeah, knockback, he's down for a single turn, which just means that we can just take him out immediately, right? Elvis, move on up. Do I even need to? Yes, I do. Move on up. You get the kill so you can get your rage ability. And, there we go. Oh no, Diggs! I forgot about that. Do you get your armor back then? How does Diggs get his armor back? Does he get his armor back when he heals? I'm not entirely sure how that works. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how that works. That could have been such a perfect moment too, and I still managed to actually mess it up a little bit. Now, we could just go take the Vortex right now. We have absolutely no reason to go after these other guys. No reason at all. Nope, absolutely none. However, they might have things that we want. I mean, that's my biggest, like, they might have items that we could get. I mean, that is also free XP, right? I mean, if we go ahead and ambush here. Diggs, I thought I told you to stay behind. The Whisperer is too close. None of them have range, so we still can just keep on keeping our distance with them. So not a huge concern necessarily. You can hide there. By ambush. He can be seen, he can be seen, they can be seen. What about that sapling in the back? Jade, let's you go ahead and use your rage. Or not your rage, your range. To see exactly if he can be seen or not. Switch weapons. Number 2. If I were to take out that sapling won't be seen by anybody. Which means that we can go ahead and take Elvis here. And go all the way around the long way. Like so. And we can probably just ambush right here. No one's gonna be able to see that, right? Oh, yes, he can. That one's gonna be seen by the other sapling. I suppose it didn't tell me before simply because there was no sneak aspect to it being a loud rifle. 4 armor on the Whisperers. They are immune to EMP stun. They're immune to rooting. They loot to high ground. Oh no, I'm looking at the saplings. EMP stun, rooting, knockback. But they're not immune to acid. So we can use that to our advantage. And they're not immune to the fire damage either. So we can definitely use that to our advantage. And again, we just need to keep our distance from them. We don't need to be close at all. Go ahead and split up. Jade, I guess you can maybe just get some high ground? I suppose so. I mean, I don't want to get blocked here. Can I get on top of these cars at all? Doesn't seem like it. But this is probably pretty close to your maximum range, right? And her weapon gets more crit damage or crit chance the further away you are. Or at least closer to your maximum range you are. Okay, so she doesn't need to be a little bit closer. Any other high ground that I can jump on top of? I guess not. This is probably close enough. Jade might be targeted first, not gonna lie. So if I can go ahead and move back by like just a little bit, make sure I still have a opening range just with this first guy right in front of us. Yep, okay, good. A good chance at it. Which means I just need Elvis to use his ability. that barrel will probably get the both saplings, and the Whisperer is not going to get the other sapling. This barrel could hurt both the Whisperers and the sapling at the same time, but they're gonna summon more, so there's not necessarily a whole lot I can do about that unless I were to take out one of these. And in order to take out one of these, I would have to target at least one of these Whisperers primarily right from the start. So Jade, can you hit that other guy from there? I don't believe you can. No, a little bit out of range. Can I hit him from this angle? No, everything's too much in the way. I mean, I could hit him from this angle. That's kind of still out of range. I mean, this other sapling might get me. Okay, yeah, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Elvis, barrel time. Use a barrel roll. Now, isn't that a sight? Beautiful. That should have only costed a little bit of, yeah, 1 action point. So I can go ahead and use this to hit both saplings and the Whisperer.
I just killed like a lot of them at once.
Now Elvis is in range. And now, Jade, you should be able to, with your other sniper rifle, hit the other Whisperer, no problem. But I could also use a plasma shot to do even more damage. It's not gonna do necessarily enough, even with our number 5 ability adding on a 30% chance. However, we do have our turret. I keep forgetting about the turret. The turret can be used, and I think should be used. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get an angle here, which it can hit both the sapling and the Whisperer, and I think that should be that angle. Throw it there. Use our shot to hit the Whisperer with a flaming shot, a plasma shot. He's down to 40 health, and I just need this turret to hit him at all. And yes, it does get the sapling. Critical kill, does get the critical hit too. Amazing, amazing. Now take a shot at the Whisperer. I could skip his turn, honestly, because... Does it only work for a single turn? Because I would love to save it. And then, you know, just hit all the, hit the guys he's gonna summon next turn, the saplings, but I'll just use it now. Another 30 damage, not bad. And now it is Diggs' turn. Diggs doesn't have to do anything special, per se. Not a good angle to hit any of these guys, though. That is a little bit of a problem. I can sprint and shoot, which I think is just what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna sprint all the way over to this side and then just shoot at him. I love that they have made the update where your abilities regenerate now after each combat. Because now I don't have to worry about using my abilities as much when I should just be able to use them per combat. It just made the most sense, right? And then Jade, you still have a shot left? I thought you used everything. Didn't you take a shot at that guy and use the turret? Is it because I got a critical kill with the turret that I got an AP back? Not entirely certain, but let's go ahead and use our focus shot. Doubt it's gonna land, but no, yeah, just a regular flank shot. Didn't suspect that was gonna be a critical. Come on. Yeah, he's spawning. They're probably... I hope they're not close enough to hit Jade. One spawned a little bit further back. He's gonna have to run all the way up to Elvis. Not gonna be close enough. This one might be close enough to hit Jade. Okay, he's going after Diggs. Nice. Only 40 damage. Oh, but Diggs can't use his ability to punch back enemies because he got rooted. So we need to take out the sapling, but because I'm out of ammo on that weapon, I can just go ahead and swap weapons, hit this sapling.
This'll wake you up.
A critical
So
kill.
predictable.
Way to go. Doesn't really matter too much though, simply because I don't have anything. Like, I don't have any ammo, so I may as well go ahead and swap to the other weapon and spend a turn reloading.
Out of bullets.
Elvis, I don't want you to be hit by this guy, but I kind of want you to stun that, not stun, but I want you to go use some acid on the Whisperer. So I'll move you up 1. And then use your Your armor eater, or do I want to do acid? He's immune to EMP stun, rooting, and knockback, so I can still do acid. 1 armor point per turn, or I can remove 2 target from the target immediately. I mean, I would say that probably the acid would work better, but in this turn, it doesn't really matter, simply because he's probably gonna be dead next turn regardless, so I'll just use the armor eater shot. Does get a critical hit, very nice. And now I'll use Diggs to take a shot at the sapling. Surprisingly, oh, Diggs' weapon actually doesn't do enough damage to take out the sapling unless I do manage to crit him. Oh, and he's just outside the tackle range. Oh, you bastard. You bastard. Outside the range, huh? I don't think there's really much else I can do about that. I think someone's gonna have to take a hit. Sadly, I think Elvis or Jade is gonna have to take a hit. So to prevent anything else, I'm just gonna go ahead and tackle the Whisperer and kill him this turn. Nice. Knocks us both out. So who's he gonna hit? Going after Elvis, okay. Yeah, you jerk. Only 20 damage, not too bad. Take a look at Elvis, take your shot at him. Nice.
Think I got him.
So I didn't realize that Diggs' weapon only does 60 damage. I thought it did more. Take a look at the party modifier. It even has a plus 10 damage on it as well. Increase weapon damage by 10. Yeah, we don't have... Do we have any other weapons? Big Frogger, Sniper. We just have the regular Sniper. Yeah, no, surprisingly, I thought our original rifles did like 70 and 100, but I could be mistaken. Maybe it was like 50 and like 90. But okay, that works for us. That still works. And we are settled. What do we have here? I bet it's just another Seedler. Sapling Seeder, yep. But hey, a little bit of extra XP and a little bit of health gone. Never hurt anybody too much. Oh god, I hope that was not a mistake. But let's see what we have going on with this vortex. We have done a lot in this episode so far. Absorb Miasma.
Wow. I'll never get used to that.
Pass that test with flying bullets.
One and done. We good?
Doubt it.
Yeah, of course there is. Miasma Blast. Trap enemies in a blast of miasma. A deadly miasma blast which not only has a huge spread, but it can also entrap enemies in chunks of raw material. The trapped victims will hang helplessly, allowing you to deal some extra damage to them. Hang on, so let me take a look at that. I love all the abilities that they're adding. I mean, it's still really hard to trump the, you know, the explosive barrel. Not gonna lie, the explosive barrel is pretty good, but what do we have here? Unequipped. I need to unequip that. Call the Grabber. I do want to use... Not Call the Grabber. I want to use Mind Worm eventually, but Miasma Blast. 90 kilowatts, range 9, duration 1. We can modify that though, can't we? We can do 20 acid damage, 30 hit points from targets, stun robots, shrink targets. So, okay. As seen here in the visualization. So it can actually hold several people. It does an area of effect. Okay. That's not too bad. Honestly, that could even be better than our Miasma Tornado ability. Because the only reason I ever really use that is because if there are explosives nearby, then it's just super important to be using it. But someone to grab a Witch Doctor. You know, we might want to take advantage of this Witch Doctor at some point. It'll get rid of our energy, but we've been getting our energy back per hit anyway. If we got into another combat in the future, we could use some of our energy to summon a Witch Doctor. And that Witch Doctor will heal us up. And then we can get some of our energy back. Look, I mean, Elvis is already at 120 still, even though we used a barrel earlier. Right? Like, Jade is at 100. Diggs is good. He's at 140. Elvis is at 120. Yeah, again, even though we used the barrel, we still got back because we get 10 kilowatts per hit. Modify it, plus 5, so we actually get 15. I could even change that. Actually, who was it? Didn't we get another thing where we get energy back per hit? Was that on something else? What did I I could have swore... Where is that? Hang on, I could have swore we got something before. Magazine size, high ground. I could have swore. Crit chance, high ground, increased weapon damage. Okay. Crit weapon range. On the mute weapon. Oh, okay, that's why. 10 kilowatt per energy hit. So every time I was helping, like, assassinate somebody, I was getting 10 on that. But I'm getting 15 on the other weapon. I gotta say, we have ourselves built up pretty nice here. I really like our structure. We just have to change, like, kind of the attachments around every once in a while. So maybe we really should hold on to them. But I tell you what, Digitees, I think that's all gonna be for today's episode. We have an amazing new kind of, portal looking area, weird miasma wall looking, like electromagnetism type of, I don't know what type of wall. I mean, back to the original theory, I think when on the very first or second episode I was talking about, like, maybe it's just all electromagnetic, like nanites, maybe they're all just nanomachines. I mean, it's possible, it still could be nanomachines. I don't know. But yeah, Digitees, I think that's where we're going to be leaving off on today's episode. So we have met our mother, Bamadi, who is not actually our mother. We found out that Elvis is some kind of predecessor of the original editor, so I'm more attuned to the miasma, and I have to unlock or find my lore and history to find out what it is that it means, which is why we're even doing these tests to begin with, to prove that we can be ready to learn the truth, I suppose. Elvis seems to have a bit of an anger problem. I don't know what that's about. Maybe when he gets angry, the miasma gets angry and goes, like, loose? Something of the sort. Jade, I think Jade was told more than what Elvis was told, because Jade had that secret conversation after Elvis got unconscious. Diggs is still just being Diggs. Good old brother Diggs. Don't you turn away from me. I love you. Stop it. I love you. Stop turning away from me. Diggs, hug me. Kiss me. Fun me. I'm trying to swear less because I don't want to upset the monetization of the YouTube videos. I know. Because they actually do have a, you, like, self-rate yourself, which is kind of weird. And you can, like, if I don't know how it affects you, but you can click one box where you're, like, very light swearing, like, you know, like, well, I don't want to give the examples. Chances are, I don't even remember. The episode's been going for about an hour. I probably swore a couple of times, but maybe I can get away with putting 0 rating on a lot of this, if I don't swear at all. I know, it's gotta be all a kid's YouTube channel now, who knows, but I feel like it restricts your views and how well it does. I'm not entirely sure how that works. It says it doesn't matter with the ads, but again, I'm not a huge YouTube expert, so I'm not exactly sure how that all affects the channel and the videos. But point being, we have learned a lot today. You've heard me talk a lot today. You've heard me talk a little bit too much today. Another nice hour-long-ish episode. So yeah, thank you, Digitees. And again, those of you who have been watching for a majority of this time, you know, the 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 some people who've been watching most of the series all the way through, I love and appreciate every single one of you. Even if these videos get 0 views or even just 1 view, which might just be from me, then I will still be making videos on this series simply because I love this game. It is fantastic. I love everything about it. So yeah, leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, even if it's something as simple as, hey, I'm watching, or hello, I love your content, Digid. You are so amazing. Wow. It really does help the engagement, and I appreciate every bit of it. So hey, I am obviously still very bad at these outros, and I don't know how to do these outros. But if there's one thing that I can guarantee, I will be seeing you guys in the next episode. Thank you, and bye-bye.